The Nazca Mummies, a threshold of understanding. Our understanding of history is often like a patchwork quilt, made up of fragments of evidence stitched together to form a cohesive narrative. But sometimes there are gaps, moments when the threads come undone, leaving us staring at a tangled mess of unanswered questions. Such is the case with the enigmatic Nazca Mummies, whose story unfolds not just in bones and flesh, but in the very fabric of history itself. To truly grasp why these beings are so extraordinary, we must look beyond the bones and flesh. We must situate them within the world that produced them, or at least the world they may have touched. The Nazca civilization, which flourished along Peru's southern coast from roughly 100 BCE to 800 CE, is best known for its massive geoglyphs etched into the desert floor, intricate ceramics, and sophisticated water management. But their mummies may reveal something entirely unexpected, a glimpse of a chapter of history that challenges the boundaries between archaeology and the unknown. We begin our journey into the heart of the Peruvian desert, where the Nazca civilization once thrived. This enigmatic culture, known for its monumental geoglyphs and distinctive pottery, left behind a legacy that continues to fascinate. Imagine a landscape of towering, mysterious lines and geometric shapes sprawling across the desert, visible only from the sky. These geoglyphs, some depicting animals, plants, or geometric designs, others resembling figures and humanoid forms, are testaments to the Nazca's profound connection with the land and cosmos. Their artistry is equally remarkable. Ceramics often depict humans, animals, and abstract motifs with precision and creativity, while textiles showcase highly detailed patterns woven with skillful craftsmanship. But the true enigma lies not just in their creations, but in their traces. The Nazca and their world. The Nazca thrived in one of the most extreme environments on Earth. The coastal desert of southern Peru is arid, unforgiving, and largely inhospitable. Yet the Nazca developed ingenious aqueduct systems, called puquios, which allowed them to channel subterranean water to sustain crops. Their cultural focus on ritual and symbolism, particularly the creation of the geoglyphs, indicates a people deeply invested in spiritual and ceremonial life. Scholars believe these geoglyphs may have served as ritual pathways, astronomical markers, or offerings to deities, and some even speculate about communication with beings beyond their world. Whatever their original purpose, the geoglyphs attest to a civilization capable of deliberate, methodical work on a massive scale. Now let's turn our attention to the heart of the mystery, the mummies themselves. Discovered in a previously unexplored underground chamber, they are unlike anything found in the region before. This subterranean space, hidden beneath layers of time and intrigue, adds an extra layer of complexity to their story. The very fact that such a secret chamber existed so close to Nazca society's cultural hub suggests a level of planning and intentionality that invites closer scrutiny. When we examine the mummies, the first thing that strikes us is their sheer number. 6 complete specimens and numerous fragments found together tell a story of communal preservation. This raises questions about the bonds that connected these individuals, whether they were kin, a community, or part of a ritual collective. Their posture, lying on their sides with heads facing down, might offer clues to their cultural significance. This orientation suggests reverence, potentially indicating a ritualistic burial practice or a deliberate choice to conceal their faces, perhaps as a sign of respect or recognition. If the mummies are indeed authentic, they may represent a side of Nazca culture previously invisible in the archaeological record. Their skeletal integrity, metal implants, and anatomical anomalies suggest that these beings were treated with extraordinary care, possibly within a ceremonial or ritualistic framework. Preservation on this level implies knowledge far beyond what the broader archaeological record has revealed. The question arises: did the Nazca intentionally preserve these beings? And if so, why? Were they considered sacred, otherworldly, or in some way central to religious belief? Or are we witnessing the remnants of something that defies known human techniques entirely? The puzzle deepens when we consider the age of these mummies. Estimated to be around 700 years old, they bridge the gap between pre-Hispanic America and the colonial era. This position in history makes them key witnesses to a pivotal moment, offering a potential link between ancient traditions and the societies that followed. Their presence challenges our understanding of cultural continuity, forcing us to confront the possibility that much of human history remains shrouded in mystery. Skeletal fluency and cultural implications. One of the most perplexing findings is the skeletal fluency of these mummies. From the fingertips through the rib cage and up the spine, every bone appears uninterrupted. No signs of fracture, reconstruction, or external manipulation are visible. Experts in forensic anthropology have confirmed that these skeletal systems are consistent with living organisms, intact, articulated, and biologically coherent. In a cultural context, this level of preservation could indicate that the Nazca recognized the importance of these beings and devoted exceptional resources to their care after death. While Egyptian mummies are often lauded for their preservation techniques, the Nazca specimens are unique because their size, form, and anatomical anomalies create a preservation challenge far outside the known spectrum of human variation. Adding to the enigma are metal implants embedded within the mummies whose purpose and origin remain under investigation. These implants could signify ceremonial practices, technological applications, or something else entirely. Alongside the elongated skulls, large eye sockets, and three-fingered hands, they suggest a biological complexity that stretches conventional understanding. These anomalies raise critical questions. Were these beings naturally born this way? Were they genetically modified? Or is there an explanation that does not yet exist in human science? Even the most sophisticated simulations and reconstructions fail to fully replicate the anatomical integrity seen in the mummies. Another point that has drawn attention is the sequence of scientific testing. Researchers conducted CT scans before attempting DNA sequencing, an unconventional order. While unusual, it provided an immediate view of internal structures, revealing the uninterrupted skeletal system, embedded metals, and anatomical anomalies without disturbing tissue. Though some question this approach, it underscores the mummy's fragility and the need for non-invasive study methods. The scans show not only bone integrity, but also subtle features like fingernail embedding, the articulation of joints, and tissue density, all of which are critical to assessing authenticity. Yet despite this mounting evidence, doubt lingers. Some argue that modern fabrication techniques could, theoretically, produce bodies with anomalous anatomy. Others maintain that DNA testing is the ultimate arbiter, and until results are released, certainty remains elusive. It is precisely this ambiguity that makes the Nazca mummies compelling. They exist at a threshold of understanding, challenging archaeologists, anthropologists, and lay people alike to reconsider what is biologically possible and what might lie beyond conventional human knowledge. The Nazca mummies, therefore, invite us to confront the limitations of our historical narratives and to embrace the unsettling idea that there are chapters in our past that may never be fully uncovered. Their story is not just about bones and artifacts. It is about the boundaries of human understanding and the courage to confront the unknown. It is a reminder that history is not a static tapestry, but a dynamic process of discovery and reinterpretation. As we continue to explore their mysteries, we must be prepared to question everything we thought we knew, and to embrace the possibility that our understanding of the past is always evolving. What do you think about the Nazca mummies? Are they a hoax or the real deal? Let me know in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell icon for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.